Hello and good evening, cool cats, and welcome to a special new series from Games by Moonlight presents Electronic Gaming Monthly (EGM), the digital compendium. I should write digital somewhere. Yes, the digital compendium. So basically, take a trip down with me to 1990s, where I was growing up, big gamer as I was, but back then gaming wasn't so big. But we had these gaming magazines that were around during our childhood, and EGM or Electric Gaming Monthly is one of the my favorite ones. We had Game Pro, we had Nintendo Power, we had Game Fan, Game Informer, but EGM, I used to collect this religiously. So recently, EGM did a Kickstarter, and I was actually one of the backers. And they sent me my digital online compendium where I could access the entire EGM catalog online. So I thought, you know what? Might as well share this with my viewers and go down memory lane by looking at some of the old magazines. I used to read this religiously. If I couldn't play games because my dad was home, or I was something, I couldn't, have access to basic electricity, I would just be reading these over and over. A lot of times these magazines helped me get all the hints I needed back then, before the internet was a thing. I used to steal so many EGMs from my local 7-Eleven. I told you I was poor. I was a poor kid growing up. I grew up in a very, very, very bad part of town. So sometimes I had to steal magazines to get it. I don't do that now. Nowadays I pay for everything because I want to support everything. But back then, I could barely afford getting lunch for the day, and I can't afford. Was it $10 or something like that? It's like $7.99 for $8.99 for a magazine. I couldn't afford that. I was getting like $3 for lunch. There's no way I would be able to afford this. But I did buy a lot. I did swipe a few, but I bought most of it. And I lost it all growing up because obviously your mother throws these things away. So what I'm doing with the special series is we're gonna go over each episode, each volume one at a time, just reminiscing, talking about the cool stuff that's available here. But at the same time, we're gonna be actually playing some video game music in the background. This is not the radio show I usually do, like Mobile Corner, so we're not gonna play the music loud. I'm gonna be talking through this episode, so that way we can go back and forth on whatever the stuff that comes out. So, let's go ahead and start tonight's episode. The first episode of Games by Moonlight presents Electronic Gaming Monthly, the digital compendium. Let's go ahead and start with the first issue. The first issue had a bunch of stuff in here, like gossips and previews, but this part, my best part right here. So we go. All right, let's go. Also, this library for music this time is everything. I just tossed everything, and it's gonna be on random. I have no idea what's gonna play. In Mobile Corner, we split it up into beginning, middle, end. That way, I don't get hard like rock music at the end of my stream. But this, it's just gonna play whatever is on my library. So good luck, good luck out there. All right, here we go, and let's get started on my first ever Electronic Gaming Monthly Digital Compendium episode. So here we go. Oh, they're really gonna start us with this long? Okay. So this is apparently the first issue of EGM. I did not have this. Wow, it's $3.95, $3.95. Times were so good back in the day. May 1989. I never owned the first one. I'll actually, what is it? I started my collection from the Batman issue, which is Batman issue 1990, January 1990, EGM 006. That's when I started collecting it, and I collected every single one religiously until I graduated high school, not even college. I stopped collecting them after high school because people make fun of you if you had this in college. I didn't. That's why I lost it. I didn't bring this to college, and then my mom threw away everything. So let's go ahead and open our first issue of Electronic Gaming Monthly. 345. Look at these ads. Look at these ads. I would sit there and just be like, oh my god, I want these games. Because you're a kid, you don't have money to buy games. There's no Steam. You can't just like click and then have the game. You literally have to somehow drive yourself or walk to your nearest Toys R Us, KB Toys, Babbage's. I think even Kmart's had some. Anyways, there are some like local mom and pop shops too, but at the magazine, EGM and GamePro and stuff was the best way to just get lost in some of these games. Gauntlets, RBI Baseball, Pac-Man, Tetris, Tengen, the publisher, by the way. Alright, the contents. We got the cover story, the 89 preview. One great quarterback deserves another. Oh, man. Oh, I remember Trade West. Trade West was the publisher for Double Dragon. Alright, let's move on. This is just table contents. These ads. Acclaim. How I missed you, Acclaim. Acclaim, they're the ones that published Mortal Kombat for the console. I don't think they didn't do the arcade. No, they did the console, I think. See, they made WrestleMania, and we're starting with Nintendo. Wow, we're not even in the Super Nintendo era yet. This is the Nintendo era. We got Rambo, Airwolf, Star Voyager, Wizards and Warriors. I played that. 3D World Runner. Go for the Gold. What's the last one? Stealth Jetcopter. So the EGM's top game of 1989 May is Blaster Master. Blaster Master. Oh, sorry. Blaster Master on Nintendo top. Wow. The top 10 game. Phantasy Star Sega. Blaster Master. Find your way through 8 levels of underground challenges inside your jumping blaster car and within the chambers of big and nasty boss critters. Number 2, Phantasy Star Sega. 1943, yeah, Capcom. NES. Look, they don't even show you the game. Okay, oh, actually, they still Capcom. Super Mario Brothers 2, NES. Super Mario with a twist. Remember, this was printed in '89, so to them, they're seeing these games for the first time. Double Dragon, Adventure Island, or Wonder Boy for Nintendo. I don't remember Shanghai. Oh, it's a mahjong game. Go to go 13. Ratchet Attack, Dr. Chaos. Dr. Chaos used to give me nightmares. When I used to go to the video shop, the box art was like creepy as hell for me. Alright, let's see EGM's next wave. These are the coming soon games. We have Mega Man 2, Capcom coming soon. Super Sprint, Guerrilla War, and Vindicators. Coming April. Coming March. Wow. Let's see what they have to say about Mega Man 2. Sorry. Mega Man. You know what? Let me go and see if I can zoom. I can! There we go. Next wave. Mega Man. Mega Man is back with a vengeance. That monster mashing? What monster mashing? Get out of here! It's Reploid mashing or robot mashing. I'll take robot mashing, but it's supposed to. No, Reploid is X. No, it's just robots in robot. It's Mega Man. It's just robots. In Mega Man X is Reploids. But that monster mashing, I don't remember Mega Man killing any monsters. By the way. Anyway, that monster mashing superhero is ready for another action-packed adventure against some of the most devious creatures that Nintendo has ever cooked up. Guide Mega Man across a variety of landscapes, including underwater scenes, against some awesome opponents. Damn. Has all the great graphics and solid play action. You know, this is a time when I respected gaming journalism. These days, I don't even listen to them. They're all paid. Some of them may not even make sense. I don't listen to any recent online journalism. I rather either believe people I know personally. People who I know personally, I take their opinions very seriously. So I take their serious. I basically make my own opinion by playing the game. And I listen to a lot of Japanese sources like Famitsu and stuff like that, because their taste is very similar to mine. But yeah, EGM, I completely respect it. Anytime EGM would say this game is good, I'll try to get it myself. All right, let's. That's fun. We can zoom out and stuff. All right, let's move on. Strider, April, and Capcom. Like Strider's coming soon. Take to the arms. Take to the arms and eliminate the evil creatures, including invading your land. Damn. What the hell is that? I don't remember that game. Highly did? This is a fake Zelda here. WrestleMania. Oh, it's Walter Payton! Holy crap, it's Walter Payton! Isn't this Peyton Manning's dad? I'm pretty sure Walter Payton is Peyton Manning's dad. No, it's not, right? No, never mind. That's the other Peyton. No, Walter Payton's someone else. No, I don't know who that is. Peyton Manning's dad. Oh, Manning's the last name. I'm so stupid. I thought Peyton was the last name. No, I got it completely wrong. It's Archie Manning, not Archie Payton. I got it backwards. Lord of the Sword. Oh, I never owned the Sega, so I don't know what Lord of the Sword is. I never owned the Sega. Poseidon Wars. Okay, next page. So press start was on. Did you know? Back in the day, we actually had hotlines where you would call to get information. Oh, this one's Fujisanke Communications. This is a Japanese place. So you would instead, there was no game fax or internet. So you would actually have to call in and they charge you by the, I think, minute or something. And you would ask like stuff about, I've never done it. I had no reason to. I don't know. Maybe I was shy. I never wanted to call somebody like that. And plus, I'd rather figure it out myself. Yeah. Phone counseling. We have phone counseling. You could actually pay someone on the phone to sit with you and tell you how to do things. They had gaming experts. Alright. Zooming ahead with, what is that, Bishu joysticks? What the hell kind of joystick is that? Leading the way with the stylish zoomer steering wheel controller. Bishu? I've never seen that. I've never owned this. Has anyone owned this? If any one of my viewers own this, please let me. I've never even seen this. Zoomer, it says. That's hilarious. Say no to drugs. The palm of the arcade. I mean, the power of the arcade's in the palm of your hand. Cineware and Nintendo Connection. Say no to drugs. Coming up with the original video game themes is hard task these days. These days? It's so easy back then. Anything was a original idea back in the day. Now it's like so hard to think of an original. Hey, it was the opening to today's episode, the Meta Man stage. Fitting because this issue's cover was Mega Man 2. All right. I think what game was this? Oh, Narc. That's Narc. All right. Robo Warrior. Oh my God, Jellico. Robo Warrior. This is an ad for. Oh man, I've played this. I actually have music from this game actually. Yeah, this game's hard by the way. You know, this is actually on my list on my keeping it casual to come back and beat it one day. I've never beat this game. This game is a mixture of Zelda plus Bomberman plus like a bunch of stuff. I've never got to beat this. I kind of want to one day. Robo Warrior, the one-man battalion with a human heart and a computer brain. You know what? I'm gonna go find this song. Where is it? No. Let me see if I can find it. I know I have this song somewhere. Ah, yes, here we go. This is actually, well, this is the arranged orchestrated version of it, but this is the opening to what we're looking at right now. Robo Warrior. Oh crap, hold on. We do have to go back and beat this one day. You'll need all of your skill and a bit of luck to liberate the people of the planet Altail from the evil invader Zur. Zur has driven the human population underground and turned the tranquil Altail bitter cold. Only Zed. He had a name? His name's Zed? I had no idea. Zed, half man, half cyborg, has the power to wipe out Zur's army of marauders. But your task isn't easy. You fight through 27 battle zones, face 14 enemies, 14 enemies, and encounter 7 of the meanest, ugliest lords of the universe. 7 bosses! Y'all hear that? 27 stages, 14 different types of enemies. That's not the palette swap one. That's just different types, okay? Oh crap. Types. And then 7 meanest, ugliest bosses in the universe. You'll recover 12 deadly weapons and collect 6 power-ups. So generous. I love it. It was a simpler time back then. Simpler times. Alright. Damn, we already killed 20 minutes and we're not even halfway done with this. Either I'm talking way too much or I'm just having too much fun with this. Or I'm talking to myself, one of those. Oh, okay. This is the this is the giveaway section, and also I think the newsletter. We goofed. Dear EGM, I really liked your 89 buyer's guide. Oh, these are letters from I guess fans. Oh, hey, they used to do that. We had to send letters and stuff, like postcards and stuff. Sometimes they give you. I actually tried to do a a Sega Saturn giveaway. It was a Sega Saturn giveaway with knights and stuff, and I was actually trying to do that. I collected a bunch of like barcodes and stuff for a bunch of stuff. Man, that thing is rigged. All right, moving on. At the arcades, hell yeah! At the arcade, this is the games we got. Atari, Boxcars. Look at the realistic graphics right here. Hang on to your seat when you enter the 360 loop. Oh my gosh. Preview 89. Damn, they talked a lot back in the day. Well, back in the day, we didn't have internet. Actually, at this point, I didn't even have a computer, so reading is all you can do during your time if you can't play. So the review guide or preview guide for 89, Delta East Games, Delta East USA, one of the leading producers of Nintendo carts and entertainment software. Yeah, let's do it this way. Perfect. There we go. One of the leading producers. Too close. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Why is it not showing all of it? Oh, no wonder. If I zoom in sometimes, oh, it's because it's out of the thing. Alright, sorry y'all. I'm gonna have to do it carefully. So Delta East. Yeah, you can't see the edge if I zoom in, I guess. Yeah. That's the best you got. I'm sorry. Alright. One of the leading producers. Bad Dudes. Yes, Bad Dudes came out. Bad Dudes. I remember walking over to my friend's house to play that. Oh, we have Gundam Wing. What? Gundam Wing be playing. I hope I don't get tagged on YouTube. Oh no, this is a cover. This is not the original, so I shouldn't get tagged. Heavy Barrel, Rampage, RoboCop. RoboCop was so hard. Data East, I remember your RoboCop game. Become Officer Murphy, the half-man, half-machine cyborg who wants to wipe away the filth and crime in New Delta City. I thought it was New Detroit, no? Wait, it's called New Delta in the game? No, I thought RoboCop was New Detroit, right? What was the city in? Oh, it is Delta City. I thought it was called New Detroit. What the hell? Wow. No, wait. Rogue. This is from Rogue City. Oh no, it is. Oh, it is called Delta City. Get out of there. There's an old Detroit. That's what's got me confused. There's a place called Old Detroit, and they refer to as stuff like that. I see. Side-scrolling arcade action from major computer formats in January '89. What the hell is Super Hang-On? I've never heard of that. Acclaim Entertainment, they released Airwolf, Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors, and WWF WrestleMania. Taito Software, Quicks, Operation Wolf, and Sky Shark. Jalico with Hoops and Goal. Alright, let's see. That's full screen. We'll do it this way. That way, no, you know what? This, if you do this, the icon covers it. Robo Warrior. The first high-action entry from Jalico. Robo Warrior combines the action elements from hits like Ghosts and Goblins with adventure overtones from The Legend of Zelda. The meshing of straight action with adventure turns out well. They got Bomberman in here too. Konami and Ultra. I remember Konami used to be called Ultra too. I'm not sure if there was a joint thing, but I remember Konami Games or Konami had Ultra as either a publisher or something, but they had Ultra on their game boxes, all of their Konami games. You know, I'm gonna do some reorganization, y'all. That logo is way too big. Just need a little watermark just so that people know. But oh my gosh, the flying of the thing is here too. Okay, so Konami Ultra released, when this magazine came out, they released Defender of the Crown, Metal Gear 1 released. Oh, this is for computer actually. Oh, making its way to the C64 120 Amiga and IBM computers. Skate or Die. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, everyone knows this. This is the famous. Oh my god. Are you reading this, y'all? Little is known about this piece based on martial art masters in the half shell. Although little is known about this piece based on the martial art masters in the half shell, advance word has it that the game is truly remarkable. Time will tell when the stars of the animated TV series of the same name hit the Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh my god, this is a legendary game, and although little is known about it, oh my god. Oh, it's so nice. It feels so great to just scroll down memory lane like this. This is dope. Alright, sorry. Alright, Qbert. We got Qbert going. Konami's Ultra subsidiary. Oh, it's a subsidiary! So Ultra is a subsidiary of Konami. I had no idea. All-time favorite. Also, if the music is actually louder than my talking, please let me know because I can't really tell. I'm on earphones and it sounds loud anyways. Alright, so Qbert. Everyone should know Qbert. Is there pictures of it? No pictures. I love reading these, the way they wrote it. This is when gaming was pure. Gaming was great. There was no companies were paying magazines for reviews. There was no agenda. There was no politics. It was just straight games. Let's see. Bounce the two-legged nose. The two-legged nose, huh? From block to block on his pyramid world, changing the code colors on the top of each cube to the right hue. But watch out. Arg! Wrong way, Slick. Sam. Oh, these are names. Arg! Wrong way. Slick, Sam, and Smiley in the slimy purple serpent, Coily, are out to do you in. For 1 or 2 players, Qbert will be hopping into stores everywhere in February. Man, these are nothing, just ads. I love it. Oh, Gaius. This is a playing game. Silent Service? I don't remember that. I think it's like a military style game. Track and Field, we all know. Bayou Billy. I've seen it. I played it once or twice, but I never beat it. Capcom USA. Let's see what Capcom has releasing on this 1989 May. The California Raisins. Yes, Capcom had a game based on the California Raisins. More Disney. It just says more Disney games. Following on the heels of the action-oriented Mickey Mousecapade, which is a great game by the way. I even got the remaster. Capcom announced that they will continue to release carts based on the Disney characters. Definites so far include DuckTales. Oh my god, the DuckTales haven't even come out yet. How about Tailspin? DuckTales, based on Disney's #1 animated show. Avengers in Disneyland. The other possibilities are the Japanese import Donald Duck. These games will also be targeted at the younger market, girls, and family play. DuckTales hasn't even come out. DuckTales is a legendary title. Mega Man 2. What needs to be said more of Mega Man 2? The sleeper hit of 88? Get out of here. A follow-up to the sleeper hit of 88. Considered by many to be one of the best games ever for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Mega Man 2 will continue the story that its predecessor started. Improved graphics, more challenges make Mega Man 2 a game to watch for when it's released in April. A follow-up to the sleeper hit of 88? Oh my god, get out of here. Strider, another big one. Loosely based on the new coin-op. Strider puts you deep within the heart of the Soviet Union. KGB agents, soldiers, and other obstacles stand in your way as you set out to infiltrate the Red Army and steal the enemy's plans. Oh, the Nintendo Strider looked nothing like the arcade Strider, by the way. Arcade Strider would look great. Nintendo Strider was Alright, moving on. Mindscape. They didn't release anything. These are the coming soon list, basically. Trade West. Magic Johnson's Fast Break. Taboo. SNK Core. SNK Core of America. POW. Prisoner of War. Nintendo games planned for release in '89. Look at all these. WrestleMania. Willow. DuckTales. Sweet Home. That's when that came out. That's literally the predecessor to Resident Evil. It's the first horror game. Well, not the first. First big horror adventure game from Capcom on the entertainment system. It's actually pretty scary if you can find the translated version. I think that's it, Sweet Home. Or is it Home Sweet Home? I forgot. I think it's Sweet Home. Yeah, Sweet Home is the scary, yeah. It's Capcom, it should be. Nightmare on Elm Street, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I don't remember playing a Marvel's X-Men on the Nintendo. Get out of here. Milton Bradley has games too. No Squaresoft? From Ultra Software. Vic Tokai, yeah. Clash at Demon Head. I'm currently playing this on my Keeping It Casual. The Power Glove from Mattel at the bottom. Power Glove. 16-bit Sizzler. Oh, the Sega 16-bit Mega Drive. Yeah, EGM also covered all the PC and all that stuff too. Realism. Tecmo Bowl B. Graphics. Tecmo Bowl A. So basically this is a review for Tecmo Bowl versus John Elway's Double Trouble, Xenophobe, I remember this, Sunsoft. Sunsoft makes Blaster Master, yeah. Spy Hunter. You're not seeing double, you're playing double. Taxon, what video addiction? For the hottest Nintendo games, Taxon is the name to remember. Oh, Taxon, they did Maddieland. They're the one that did Fist of the North Star too, and Mystery Quest. Taxon. They did Mappyland. Complete guide to Taxon's games. High score. They even show you the high score, so in case you want to, go for the best. Subscribe to Taxon's Video Addiction. For a low price of $2, you get all the latest information from your favorite Taxon games. There's like 4 of them. Damn. Brutal, really rad, outrageous. Taxon Consumer Division. Now Japan's hottest games are getting America's highest reviews. Take on the entire enemy fleet. 1943. Oh, I used to play that game so much. No, not Racket Attack, the 1943. Wow, their first episode is so raw. So raw. It's just pretty much wall of text. After we're done with the first episode, that first issue, I'll show you like a issue in the middle of it. It's so nice. It's like fully colored. Everything's crazy. This is straight up like it's like a high school project. I love it though. I love it. I love it. I could do this. I could just download these images and put them here, right here. The newer magazines you can't. That requires like real editing, real like art skills. Requires real Photoshop. Like this, Oh man, I love it. Ultima for the computer and NES. Bubble Bubble. I actually beat this game. Me and my half brother, we actually went all the way to the end. Bump and jump. What's bump and jump? I've never seen bump and jump. That I don't know. Oh, Yiz? Hell yeah! Look at that. Defeat the Black Castle. Yiz for the Sega. The setting for Yiz, pronounced Ease. What? It is not Ease, is Yiz. In Japan, we call it Yiz, not Ease. It's pronounced Ease? Get out of here. I never heard anyone pronounce Yiz as Ease. There's a troubled country called Esteria. In the center of this land, there's a huge crater. Let me zoom in. Legend has it that a huge fireball came out of the sky many generations ago and crashed into the ground. Upon impact, it destroyed itself into millions of pieces, which were thrown into the sides of the crater that it had created. Oh my god, is this a real full story or something? Seriously, it's like he's literally wrote the entire opening. Many people travel from around the world to mine the silver that had been thrown into the skies by the massive impact of the fireball. Suddenly, however, many soldiers of fortune began to disappear from Asteria. One such adventurer set out to discover the reason behind his mysterious disappearance and was caught up in a massive storm that destroyed his ship. Every single time, Aldo? Really? Even in the first game, you are in a ship that gets destroyed by a storm. Let me guess, you get stranded? Somehow he made it to land, awoke to a sight that he'll not soon forget. A sinister castle loomed above him. He made his way to the town where he regained his strength and spoke with the several townspeople before setting out to conquer the castle. This begins your quest in Yiz. You start with 1,000 pieces of gold but have no weapon or equipment. While in town, you must talk with various people and find ways to get necessary goods for your journey. Let's see. Yiz is a great game. Yiz is a good game that further reinforces Sega's commitment to adventure and RPG gaming. Continuing on the heels of Phantasy Star, Yiz has a tough act to follow, but with some nice graphics, good adventure, and wide variety of options, Yiz manages to succeed on several levels. You know, you're talking about the legendary Yiz. I would love to see. I'm not kidding. I would love. Wait, actually, what the hell? What am I doing? Uh-oh, this is the wrong zoom. Okay. Oops. Oh, it was zooming this. Never mind, it's fine. I was zooming right. Okay. Like, I would like to sit with the person that wrote this article and be like, did you know that Yiz would become one of the biggest franchises in gaming history when you wrote this? What's Rastan? I don't remember Rastan. Rastan by Taito. Oh, Sega. No wonder. I don't know saw Sega games. I didn't own a Sega. Phantasy Star. Look at that artwork, y'all. Look at this artwork. Look at this retro gaming artwork. I love it. A lot of Final Fantasy tonight. Is he holding a skull? Look at this. Look at that barbarian. He's holding a skull. Oh man. Why does your wizard look so evil? Sega from Tonka. What does it? Wait, what did it say? What did it say? Lord of the Rings are trademarks of Lord of the Sword. Okay. Phantasy Star, Miracle Warriors, and Lord of the Sword. I thought that's the Lord of the Rings were a trademark of Sega. Get out of here with that nonsense. Experience a new fantasy. Oh, this is a Sega section. Time Soldiers, I don't know what that is. Thunderblade, only from Sega. From Tonka. Sega from Tonka. Hat Trick. This is Atari actually. A hat trick is a soccer or hockey in this game. Tetris. Game of the month. Tetris from Russia with Love. Y'all, game of the month is Tetris 1. This is how old this magazine is. Game of the month. But you know what though? You have to. These are pioneers. These people thought video games was gonna be something back in when everyone thought it was gonna be nothing. People, bashed on video gaming, and these people actually took the time to be like, I give this a seal of approval. Of course, it's Tetris. Legendary Tetris. Okay, what we got next? More Tetris. Oh, the US National Video Game Team Award winner. What? Oh, Tetris won that, basically. What the hell is that? What's a spinner? Oh, I remember those! What the hell? They had a paraphernalia for Apple and IBM. Hell yeah, this is computer stuff. These are computer accessories. I'm not sure if you guys ever knew these. Yeah, these are accessories for your Apple or your IBM. Fly the Friendly Skies, F-19, the stealth fighter, direct hit by Dave Harris. Microprose, yeah. I played a bunch of their games. I think Maverick was one. F-14 Tomcat was one, I think. What? Zach McCracken. Fulfill your destiny as a sleazy writer? They were already having games like this, huh? Hybris. Double Dragon. Enter the Dragon. Damn, this is a rough Double Dragon. Do you play video games? Then you must subscribe to US National Video Game Team's Electronic Gaming Monthly. Their full name was US National Video Game Team's Electronic Gaming Monthly. They didn't even, now it's just called EGM, but it used to be Electronic Gaming Monthly. Look at this. If you want to subscribe, a low price of $20 for a full year, 12 episodes, 50% off the cover price. As a kid, that's expensive. You crazy? $20? Oh my god. It took me forever to see a $20 bill. Take my hat off. Pay respect to 20. Andrew Jackson was very important. I've never seen a Benjamin as a kid for a while. Sword of Sadan. I think this is Amiga, yeah. And this one's Amiga too. Oh, look at that. The Sega 16-bit Mega Drive. Oh wow, we got slammed. I'm telling you, the music is completely random, so I don't know what's gonna play here. I just pretty much did the full library and put it on shuffle. The Sega Mega Drive. 68,000 with Z80 on board, the processor. This is bits, by the way. This is 68,000 bits. Kilobytes. Bits. What is that? 6.8 that's 68 bit? That's not even one. That's not even a bit. That's 68 bit, y'all. No, this is not even a bit. This is lower than a bit. In Japan, just released, no available numbers. Software on cartridges. Third-party support, none at this time. Expected US appearance, rumored sometime in mid-year. Expected price of the system, $150-$200. Expected price of the software, $30 to $80. Can you imagine back in the day, they were saying the Sega Saturn was gonna be, not Sega Saturn, the Sega Genesis, $150 to $200. Oh no, this is the Mega Drive. Oh, this is not even the Sega Genesis. Oh, this is 68-bit. This is not the Mega Drive. This isn't the regular Sega Genesis. Oh, no wonder. Ah, the Super Famicom. Super Famicom, Nintendo, unknown. No, this is the Sega Genesis. I think this is before they called it the Sega Genesis, that's why. I don't think this magazine even adapted the Sega Genesis name. Yeah. Nintendo Super Famicom, processor unknown. In Japan, summer release planned. Game Boy with Super Mario Land. Internal scoreboard, what? They had stuff like this? Get out of here. Ron Perriman, hey, I guess you can send in a postcard to submit your score, and then you can basically. I had no idea. I would skip like sections like this. I couldn't care less about this. What the hell do you mean Mega Man? There's a score. Oh, yeah, Mega Man 1 has a score. Yeah. It shows you every single game and who has the high score. Oh, submitted to EGM. Oh, someone from Fullerton, California. Thunderblade, Upland, Pasadena. There, we got a couple of Los Angeles. There's like no Asians here. Oh, these are all Caucasians. Okay, there's one Asian, Yang. Yang from Texas, Austin. No, this is there's like no Asian name. Oh, Doluxi, Fullerton, Dragon Spirit. No Asians holding the top scores for a lot of these. Damn. This is so cool looking at these. I wonder if you're one of the people named on this. You must feel amazing to see it back in the day. Back now, like after all these years. Game over. The guns have cooled and the last alien ship has fallen to your lasers. The end is not in sight. And more challenges lie ahead. Get yourself prepared for the second wave of Electronic Gaming Monthly. Oh, we're at the end. Oh, this is a preview of the next issue. April 22nd. Strap yourself in. More accessories. Wow, that was amazing. That was I've never seen the first issue because I started at issue. What did I start at? Issue 6. I started from the Batman one. So that was the first issue. Let's go take a look at like an issue in the middle, like like this, like a PlayStation era issue. Oh, this one's a good one. So for example, this is the Bushido Squaresoft. This is the Squaresoft issue coming to America. This is when Squaresoft was so good. So good. Parasite Eve, Bushido Blade, Final Fantasy 7 creators gear up for US invasion. Brave Fencer, Musashi Den, Xenogears. This was a good year. I see the ads are much nicer. Jersey Devil. I remember these ads. I saw them everywhere. I mean, yeah. Yeah, see? Already so much nicer. It's hip to be square. It's hip to be square. Not anymore. Not anymore. Oh, this is 1998. This is 8 years later. Or like 9 years later. They started advertising Levi's. Ninja, the shadow of the... Yeah, Shadow of Darkness Ninja. Lightning never strikes in the same place twice. Of course, you work on your aim. Yeah, see the ads are already so much nicer. Look at all these like real ads. Look at this real ads. Oh, Sarah Michelle Gellar. She was doing Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so she's like huge right now at this time. Grand Stream Saga. Oh yes. These are some. I definitely went through this magazine a lot. They had letter art. I love the letter art section. These people submit letter arts and they have winners. I remember this, the Resident Evil, and they get a controller. Nintendo 64. Look at this one. Nintendo 64. What does he have that I don't? Please come back. Sony. It's all about the size of your format. That's Square. That's literally Squaresoft in the back right there. Squaresoft was so beloved back then, and then they just... What happened? Virtual Chess 60. Oh, this is when Nintendo 64 already came out. Look at that. Duke Nukem Forever, the game that never came out. Yeah, already you can tell the quality is amazing. Alright, let's go back. I just go back there. Alright, let's go to the second volume. We'll do like a regular like hour and 30 minutes like usual. Alright. Oh, it looks like they had some more money on the second one. The second one cover looks so much nicer. It has color. The other one was mostly white. I don't think Square Enix is crap. Well, actually, Square Enix is crap. I'm a Square Soft fanboy. No. I don't think that. I enjoyed Final Fantasy 16. Honestly, I enjoyed Final Fantasy 16. I've enjoyed a couple of stuff Square Enix has released recently. I do. I think their mobile games are crap, and they need to stop doing mobile games. That is 100%. I think Square Enix, you just need to stop doing gacha games. Like, if you're gonna do gacha games, don't freaking end of service and waste hundreds of money for people that actually played your games, even if you think the game's not going to do well. If you don't think the game's going to do well, don't do the freaking game, or at least put it up on console so you can play like a free offline version. Don't just put it away. Their console releases, no, I've enjoyed a lot of them. The remasters, the Dragon Quest remasters, Octopath. I enjoyed Final Fantasy VII Remake. I hate Rebirth. Like, I really did not like Rebirth. I think Rebirth was blasphemous. But other than that, it's not like I don't enjoy Square Enix games. It's just that I used to like them way more. Way more. Like, they were beloved back then. Alright. Tengen. Some more Tengen video games. Their cartridge was weird. Bad dudes. You see, everything was printed on a white piece of paper. The newer magazines, they're all like colored, nice advertisement. Oh, why they gotta use that? Hudson Soft, yes. Yeah, when I was playing Dragon Quest 3, I think he passed away around that time. Yeah, I think there was like one final message from him inside the game or something. They like a tribute to him in the game of that Dragon Quest. Funny thing, I wasn't a Dragon Quest fan until recently. I didn't really play Dragon Quest. I played 3, which is the last one I played. I never played 1 and 2, which I'm going to play. So I wasn't a really big fan of Dragon Quest. I loved a lot of NX games though. I liked a lot of NX RPGs, but Dragon Quest, which is really weird. Oh, Monster Party, Bandai. Bandai had a game back then, huh? It's not Bandai Namco, by the way. It's Bandai back then. Namco is separate. They had Monster Party. I thought Monster Party was Capcom, no? 1889 game power behind Bandai. Where's Mega Man 2? These are complaints. Oh, look at this. Where's Mega Man 2? Someone wrote a complaint. I was puzzled with regard to the cover of your May issue. On the cover, it shows a picture of Mega Man 2 and mentions a preview of the game. When I went and looked through the magazine, I only saw a few paragraphs and one screenshot of the game. From Craig Jones, Glendale. Oh man, Californians already complaining. Even since 89. 89 gamers already complaining. It's the first episode and first issue. Let it go. He paid $4 for it. He's mad. There it is. Another Mega Man 2 part. This actually review crew I listen to. I don't think it's the same people as the ones I... Actually, it is, huh? Steve, Jim... I don't know about Ed. But yeah, they actually do a review, and I actually used to follow their... I believe their review. They had pretty good reviews, and they're thorough and stuff about it. So, Guerrilla War. Level of play 9. Difficulty average. He gave it 7, 8, 5, 8... No, 7, 8, 7, 8, 6, 7, 7, 7. Iron Sword. Kuros is back in the sequel. Fester. Ooh, Fester's Quest got terrible reviews. Difficulty hard. Why? Fester's Quest is not an exceptional action game or adventure game. The fighting is very straightforward and most of the real combat is being Fester and the boss aliens, who are next to impossible to beat. There are some redeeming features. However, the opening music is very good. The graphics in Fester's Quest are better than average, but the whole game doesn't supply much variety. Let's see what they have to say about Mega Man 2 though. Action. Levels of play 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Yeah, 9, about 9. I'd say a little bit more 9 because Wily has 4 stages. I would say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Wily has 4 more, so it's like 12 stages. What the hell's Three Stooges? Oh, they gave it a Mega Man 8, an 8. A Mega Man 2, an 8. 8, 8, 8. Mega Man 2 is one of the best games I've played in a long time. It has the perfect blend of action, surprise that is usually seen only in games like Super Mario. The first Mega Man was a sleeper hit. Get out of here, Mega Man sleeper hit. But this one's even better, with plenty of new enhancements. Highly recommend. These people are wild by Mega Man 2 when it first came out. Ooh, actually I want to read this. No way! They gave Flying Dragon terrible reviews. I love Flying Dragon. Get out of here. Adventures of Lolo. Oops. Dun, 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 dun. 7887. Wow, really? Adventure of Lolo 7887. You gave it the 7 of Mega Man. I need to go back and play Adventures of Lolo. I played it a couple times. I rented it. I never beat it. Hubert, same thing. Ooh, so one of them did not like. Oh, they did not like Hubert. Steve gives everything a high review, but everyone, yes, Konami's version of Hubert is true to the arcades, but just like the coin op, it's too repetitive and has only one screen. Flying Dragon, how dare you? What's wrong? Culture Brain, this is why Culture Brain went out of business. Difficulty easy. Y'all gave it bad reviews. Flying Dragon is Culture Brain's contribution to the ever-growing karate and kung fu game genres. Chop suey kicks. How dare you? So racist. Flying Dragon has plenty of chop suey kicks. Get out of here. Oh, but back in then, this is the best. Flying Dragon has a very strange look and feel. Colors that are used in the game, characters appear washed out, seem to blend in with the background. The control of the game character is also lacking. The concept is nothing new and is further muddled by a lack of direction. Oh, they're so mean to it. So mean. Oh, they're mean to Hydralite too. Galaxy Force, Reggie Jackson, Alex Kidd in High Tech. That's some really bad reviews. Super Dodgeball. Oh, Double Dragon 2. Their feature on this magazine is Double Dragon 2. Oh no, never mind. It's just what the. You could tell it's the early volumes because they're talking about Double Dragon 2, but there's no screenshot. Yeah, there's no screenshot. We interrupt this magazine to bring you this important Remember, back then, magazine was the bread and butter for advertisement. This goes for everyone. Pow. River City Ransom. New breed of joystick that does it all. B-Shoes, Gizmo. Get out of here. Look at, did you see this nastiness? Oh, I remember Gizmo being terrible. Do you see this nastiness right here? What the hell are you gonna do with this thing? There's only 2 buttons. I forgot. I forgot this is a Nintendo setup. This is a Nintendo setup, so you only need 2 buttons. You know, is there a way to do this? Oh, I can do this, huh? Damn it, I'm so stupid. You know what? I could do this. I'm silly, y'all. Wait, 1 second. Let me fix the screen. I think I can make the screen look better. We will go back into some I think I can fix the screen actually now. Oh, we can do that, huh? We just use the browser on full screen mode. That works, right? I think so, right? Let me zoom in. If I zoom in, whoops. Yes, we can get to the edge of the screen. All right, this works. Perfect. We'll lock it in here like that. That way you can get the edge when I zoom in. I apologize. It's first episode, so every time I zoom in, you guys couldn't get the edge. So now you can. Yeah, I should have done full screen. I'm an idiot. But I need to know where the... Yeah, there we go. We need that. I need to know that. Okay, cool. So we're going to move it a little bit. Gonna move it to right around here-ish. That's about right. Yeah, I think this works. And then when we zoom, we can zoom, like zoom. Yeah, see? You can see the edge. Cool! Alright, what the hell? Oh, it's Suika the music. American Sammy Corporation. This will eventually become SNK. Thundercade. Thundercade, y'all. Thundercade. This will eventually become SNK. They were in Torrens? I had no idea Sammy was in Torrens. I could have stopped by. Alright, moving on. Seeing is believing. Ah, there's a visit. There's actually, they sold videotapes with secrets. 22 games, hidden rooms. They actually sold video games with secrets like Contra, Metal Gear. Someone recorded on a VHS, and you could go ahead and buy it. Ah, it was much easier back in the day. Super contest. What the hell is this? Join the Ultimate Ninja Ultimate Game Club. Save up to 20% off every Nintendo game accessory. What the hell is this? Here's some of the items you can buy now. How to win at Nintendo. Over 40 games reviewed in detail. You know, I used to own a lot of these. I like these books that used to just have like Game Genie codes or anything like that. Look at that. Bandai Super Controller. Nintendo Lunchbox. The Transporter box case. Z-Bag official Nintendo carrying case. The docking. Man. And these are all video game codes. What? Secret video game. Trick codes and strategies. A video cassette. You can trade in your games. Damn. Ultimate Game Club. TurboGrafx 16, they're already releasing it, huh? Airwolf. The first few issues are so rough. In your face, hoops. Yeah, I didn't play any of those. Oh, Robo or Chalico. First came the Atari to the 26,000, the 2600, Mattel, Intellivision, and ColeVision. Now we have Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Master System, Atari 780. EGM brings you the complete story. The console war begins here, huh? NEC's TurboGrafx 16. I always wanted one. I really wanted a TurboGrafx 16. There was a couple of games. We actually got to borrow one from my brother's friend for a little bit, and there was an RPG on I really wanted to play. What is it? I think it was Kabuki then. The far story from the Far East, Journey to the Far, not Journey to the Far East. It's a, what's the name of that one? Yeah, it's called Kabuki Den. I know it as Kabuki Den. Tengai Makyo Fu Kabuki Den, yeah. There was that in the TurboGrafx 16. I always wanted to play it. I played it for a little bit, but then when we returned it, but it was too expensive. There was not a lot of games. Alright, the amazing Super Nintendo. The crazy thing is, my Super Nintendo looked nothing like that, because that's a Super Famicom. Actually, yeah, that's a Super Famicom. They're not even showing the Super Nintendo. That's a Famicom. That's a Super Famicom. Super Nintendo looks, the American one looks so different than this. The amazing Super Nintendo. It was amazing. Let's see here. Super Nintendo stats. Nintendo. Estimated price $99, $30 to $50 for a cartridge. See, it wasn't that bad. Get out of here. When Nintendo came out, it was $99, $30 to $50 per cartridge. Processor 6502. Colors 52. Resolution 256 by 240. Hundreds of games. Sega Genesis. Release date September. Estimated price $179 to $199. 40 to 60. Jeez. 10 games. TurboGrafx 16. $199. Super Famicom. Unknown. 1990. Yeah, they're really history of the Super Famicom. The history of the Game Boy. You can actually watch a movie about that. They actually have a history of the Game Boy now, right? Or no, history of Tetris, not Game Boy. So yeah. Look at all these crappy accessories. Oh my god, did anyone buy these? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I own the Power Glove, so I'm guilty as well. I'm pretty bad. I own the Power Glove. Point pounding paraphernalia for your Commodore. You know, this would have been really good to use for the Star Wars games, I guess. International Outlook. Super Mario Bros. 3. It's currently the #1 game in Japan. Judging by the way it's selling, it's going to stay on top for quite a while. Super Mario 3. Of course, Super Mario 3 is amazing classic. Treasure bonus square. They're like showing you the best parts of this game. Konami power-ups, an all-time class. Gladius 2. Dare to compare. U-Force versus Power Glove. I'm just talking about the Power Glove. The Power Glove is useless. You can play like 2 games on it. It just looked cool in a movie, in Wizards, the movie. Video games grow up. Ultima Exodus. Finally, the first real role-playing game. Is that a burnt mark on the magazine? Did they scan this? Dude, there's like a cigarette burn mark. Someone was smoking a cigarette while reading this, the one that they scanned. Because I told you, EGM did a Kickstarter to bring back their entire catalog, and of course I had to back them. And because I backed at a certain level, I get the digital compendium. I actually bought the physical one. So once the physical one is ready, it's this giant Bible book. It's just huge book. And they're gonna go and send me that once it's ready. But before it's ready, before they send that out, we get the digital compendium, which is the one I'm sharing with you today. I was looking through it, a couple of them, and I just thought it was just too good that it's not shared together and talk about it. Especially if you do enjoy, grow up to EGM. Are people still alive? I feel like there's only kids on Twitch. I don't think anyone on Twitch would know EGM. Alright, look at that Ultima freaking ad right there. But that's why we have music in the background too. We could chill out, listen to music, because it's completely random. I have no idea what's gonna play. We got some anime music, but I think some of the anime music are video games, so it should be okay. I hope Twitch that's gonna hit me with some DMCs after this. Oh, here's the tricks of the trade, the secrets. This is how you learn secrets back in the day. This is how you do it. So in in Blaster Master, you got a secret boss attack. This trick will let you wipe out the boss at the end of level 2, 4, 6, and 7. Get the grenade, walk in front of the boss, toss the grenade. At the very instant it hits the character, press the start button to pause. Wait at least 1 minute and the boss is destroyed. That is a crazy secret. I didn't know. Zanak. Hidden level select. To start on any level of Zanak, hit the reset button on the NES console 13 times right after you turn the system on with the game plugged in. Hit start. Move the cursor prompt to continue. You were able to move left and right to select the stage. How the hell did anyone figure that out? That's crazy. Mega Man. Oh, what is a secret in Mega Man? Defeat End Boss. Dr. Wily's monster can be a really nasty in Mega Man 1. That's a Mega Man 2 screenshot though. They don't have a screenshot of Mega Man 1, they use a screenshot of Mega Man 2. Dr. Wily's monster can be nasty in Mega Man 1, but with this trick you can easily cut him down to size. When battling Wily's evil creation, jump up, shoot the monster in his eye. Right when the shot hits, press start to pause the game and slow down the boss. Wow, I can't believe they had these little tricks back in the day. I have no idea. Star Soldier is a really tough game, but with a super secret power-up, you can blast your ways through the game with a multiple firepower and a special laser beam weapon that you won't find anywhere in the game. To initiate this awesome trick, before turning on the game, hold A and B while pressing up and to the left on the controller 1 pad while pressing controller 2 pad down and to the right. While this is being done, turn on the unit during the title screen. Press start button on controller 1 pad 10 times. If you did everything right, the screen will flicker for just an instant. That lets you know that the trick has been done. Press start to begin play, hit select to switch to the special laser that wipes out everything. You can switch back to the regular laser by pressing select. The laser is especially effective against the star brains. What? I had no idea there was such a convoluted freaking secret here. I love this page. I love the tricks and trade plate. This is where I learned all my, back in the day, Wizard and Warriors. Oh, this was submitted by people too. Yeah, this guy's, ooh. Milton, Secret Castle. Special point award. Here's an easy way to rack up mega points. Get the crystal ball and die on purpose. Before continuing, hit either the fire button, use a turbo stick for this one, and your score will continue into what? I had no idea. That's cool. Kid Icarus. We got Kid Icarus codes. Last level. Danger, terror, horror. These secrets were submitted by those fools. I love how we used to share secrets on magazines. Metal Gear, ooh, we have a secret in Metal Gear, what? Avoid supercomputer. With this trick, you don't need to destroy the supercomputer. When you enter the computer's room, Solid Snake appears in the doorframe. As soon as he appears, hold the controller pad or joystick to the right and you'll appear in the Outer Heavens room. Now you can attack this boss without having to fool around with Solid Snake. What? There was such a secret like that? Damn. RBI baseball. Metroid. The strange password code lets you do unusual things like get bombs without having the ball. There is no varia with this code, which makes it a bit harder to reach the ending. But if you do, you will get another surprise. Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to remember this. When I do a Metroid playthrough, I might have to do this. You get another surprise? I don't remember this. What? I'm gonna have to do that for my next playthrough. R-Type. Invincible mode onto Sega. Simon's Quest. Has 3 different endings depending on how long it takes you. Yeah, I didn't know. I only found out after I beat it for keeping it casual. I actually beat it and found out there's endings. second ending, third ending. How about the first ending? Rambo, secret second ending. Double Dragon, secret points. With this trick, you can get all the hearts. Oh. Oh no, there's just Double Dragon 1. More secrets. This is the page I like. This is where you learn all the crazy stuff before the internet. Legacy of the Wizard, don't need it, not playing these games. Zanak. Bonus lives and weapon select. Whoa, this is such a freaking convoluted freaking Ghostbusters, extra money. Rocky, Kinseiden. Win a free game from EGM when you submit your tips. Fantasy Zone, Double Dragon. Look at all this cool stuff submitted by us gamers. We have a great history, gamers. Ooh, Mega Man 2 top secret. This is the article that the guy was complaining about. Alright, what we got? Oh, they teach you how to fight the bosses in this one. Jeez. Attack the bosses with the weapons in the order listed below. Bubble Man, use metal. Yeah. Airman, use wood. Yeah. Quick Man, use freeze. Yeah. Heat Man, use bubble. Yep. Wood Man, use air. Yep. Metal Man, no. Metal Man, use metal. Instant. Get out of here. Use quick. That is so wrong. Well, I guess it works for just a regular playthrough, but when you meet him in the Dr. Wily's, the Dr. Wily's, you know what? Actually, this shows you all the secrets to Mega Man 2. See, this is why we needed magazines back then. We didn't have internet. So they'll tell you the story of Mega Man on the side, Mega Man 2, blah blah blah. They tell you how to defeat them. Chicks in the Star. What was that? Oh, when you're in round select, press A, B button simultaneously while pushing the pad in the direction of the boss you would like to fight. When the boss is introduced, you're surrounded by chicks flying through the stars. What? I had no idea. And also, Metal Man, use metal. It instant kills it. Okay, instant kills it. If you do have metal, and you come across Metal Man, use metal. It'll instant kill it. If you don't, which is probably the beginning, you don't even need anything. Just use your Mega Blaster. Your Mega Blaster is strong enough to kill Metal Man so fast. Oh wow! It actually tells you how to freaking play this. It literally tells you. Oh my goodness! It has the entire. Oh, it just had one. Woodman's easiest stage. She's done like freaking Quickman stage. We would have used information, not Woodman. Woodman stage is easy. Guerrilla War. Don't shoot the prisoners. Oh man. These were guides. Gyrus. Chance stage. What? They tell you how to fight all the bosses. See? I love you, EGM. Video cassette on secret code and strategies. You'd actually call in or buy video cassettes that tell you how to play. So before YouTube and stuff like that, you had to pay $19.95 to get a video. Oh, all of it. This $19.95 will have every trick plus 16 more. You get tricks from me for free. I give you the tricks for free. Phone counseling? Don't need. Just come to my channel. I'll give you all the counseling you need. Can you imagine your job is to sit in front of a phone and they call you be like, I can't beat Zelda. Which one are you on? Zelda 1 or 2? 1. Alright, where are you stuck at? I don't know where to find the sword. Oh. Ultima Exodus. Ooh, they even have a brief trick for Ultima Exodus. Experience a new fantasy stuff. I love this old gaming artwork. Look at this. Altered Beasts. Ooh, secret continue. To continue the battle after you die, hold the pad up and to the left while pressing A and B buttons when the game over screen appears. Go to the lower left, lower right, upper right, for subsequential continues. What? You can get a secret continue. To successfully power up your character into the werewolf, were-dragon, were-bear, or were-tiger, you must first capture 3 of the spirit balls that appear when a silver wolf is eliminated. I had no idea. Fight Nif as a human. Although this trick makes the encounters with the boss monsters more difficult, it is interesting. During each round, avoid power-ups. You will encounter Nif 7 times, but you will eventually attack you as a human. What? I had no idea. Which one? This one. There's no title to this game. It just says Sega. Vigilante? I didn't play that one. TV Sports Football. The Duel Test Drive. The Duel. It says The Duel and it's Test Drive 2. What does that even mean? Galactic Conquer Combat. Next, you know, Konami used to sell these. You know, these are fake games. I call them fake games, but I always wanted them. I needed them. I don't know how to explain it. It's like there's a background, and then you got this like kind of like a plastic screen that displays like certain things. It's such a hard game to play. I think I own the Ninja Turtle one. There was a couple of them. And it was so terrible, but we used to do it. There was one where you had to put water in it to play. Next time you're bored, twiddle your thumbs. They needed battery because you do need electricity for that to appear, but still, it's terrible. What's all this? Nexoft Corporation. Invasion of Nintendoids. So jealous of this kid. $4.99 Nintendo cap. Show your allegiance with Nintendo Power Patches. Collect all 6. $4 each. Arm yourself with the Camerica CAC 280 Supersonic joystick with wireless remote. $50. They already had wireless controllers in 1989, y'all. It probably sucked. Alright, scoreboard. Best of the best. This one's for Dad too. Okay. Next, EGM. I think we have time for one more. We can try to do 3 volumes per episode, actually. That's not bad. There's like 300 volumes, by the way. And that's just EGM 1. There's EGM 2, which is not out yet. So, this is going to take a while. But you know, I'm actually having fun. I'm not sure about you, but this feels amazing to me. If you guys read EGM as growing up, like just looking through these old pages, just giving me such giddy vibes. I love it. Ninja Gaiden 2. That's Ninja Gaiden 2 is Ninja Gaiden. They split Gai and Den. It's one word. I mean, now it's called Ninja Gaiden, right? Like Gaiden. Back then they split it. It's Ninja, Gai, and Den. Games galore. Hey, isn't that Flavio? That's Flavio, I think. Yeah, that's Flavio. Oh, we're gonna explore the TurboGrafx 16 on this one, huh? The Ultimate Exodus Hint Book. Ooh, Bandai, your ads are getting better. They didn't have much on the beginning. They had review crew, coming soon, 16-bit showcase, secrets, and then just random stuff. Bad dudes. Please, no more Nintendo. I must say that you people at EGM sure put up... Please, no more Nintendo. I must say that you people at EGM sure put out a top-notch mag. I would like to know, however, why it seems that EGM is shifting to more of a Nintendo magazine instead of a more or less equal coverage of Sega, Nintendo, and other game systems. In my opinion, Nintendo has enough mag on its own on the market already, and I buy EGM because I know it covers all machines. Lastly, Why is EGM starting to cover computer software? There are very few mags that cater to gamers, and even fewer that are worth talking about. Let the hackers buy their own mags and focus your energy on us, the few, the proud, the video gamers of America. He's a Lance Corporal. I mean, he's a corporal, not Lance. I read Lance Corporal. Corporal in the military, of course. Of course you're in the military. That's how you complain. Complaining about more Nintendo. Back in the day, we didn't have much. The fact that we have a magazine. At this time, only GamePro. GamePro and Nintendo Power. I think GamePro was before EGM. And Nintendo Power for sure. It's no contest. I just received your second issue and have to tell you, it looks like dynamite. I love the changes you made in your reviewing format. And the game tips and maps are totally rad. I also enjoyed reading about your new game systems. You guys seem to know about everything before any magazine. That's what makes you guys the best. How about some information on the new Genesis and TurboGrafx 16? Why is everyone so interested in Sega and TurboGrafx? Nintendo till I die. Nintendo till I die. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, y'all. I apologize for that. My cats also wanted to come in as well, so. Alright, let's put my earphones back on and let's go over the review crew. Let's see what the review crew has to say on their third issue. Prisoner of War 877. What? You gave it the same score as like about Mega Man? Oh, it's SNK's new game. Oh, it's SNK, okay. Guardian Legend! I need to see what you guys have to say. Holy crap. Friday the 13th. 3244. Guardian Legend? Really? You gave it so low. I like Guardian Legend as a shooter that dishes out a little more blast 'em up, booms and bangs, including some action adventure elements. Even if the second half of the game is slightly average, helps elevate the whole title to a much higher level. A good follow-up for Xanax fans. You see, they don't give good scores to everything. They gave perfect scores to Chrono Trigger though. And I think Final Fantasy VI. Like one of the rare cases to get a perfect score. Airwolf, King's Quest. I'm not a big fan of adventure RPGs. Back in the day, they liked platformers better. Even me, I got to admit. Super Mario Land, this should get high. Yeah, 8878. Legendary Axe, 9. Get out of here. You gave something a 9. Legendary Axe is one of my favorites. Highly recommended. Okay, let's keep going. Highlight 2 speed levels. Seeing is believing. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. Yeah, River City Rats. Double Dragon 2 was really good. Marion is dead, really? Oh yeah, she did die. Twin Cobra. Oh, these are coming soon. Oh, Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden 2. This is literally, that's your entire promotion for Ninja Gaiden 2? the corner of your next wave? Damn, the disrespect. Set for release in Japan around Christmas time and due in the US in 1990. Tecmo introduced the fantastic sequel to the award-winning Nintendo mega hit. In the second chapter of the Ninja Gaiden story, Ryu must confront an all new cast of creatures while solving a puzzling mystery. Look for more photos and infos on EGM's next month. Oh, it's for next month. Oh, it's for next month preview. It's not coming soon. Ultima 4? Damn, Ultima 4 was this old? R-Type. R-Type with shine on the turbo graphics. Love those tips. Enter to win an incredible TurboGrafx 16 from NEC. I used to read the Quarterman's gaming gossip, but like nowadays, no time. Look at all these crazy freaking accessories that came out. Like half of the stuff was garbage. Look at that chair, the gaming chair. Oh, Gladius 2, the International Outlook. A new legend is born. Super Mario Bros. 3 watch. The superest Super Mario of them all is out at arcades in Nintendo's Play Choice system. And rumors have it that the game will be unveiled sometime next year on the NES to combat NEC and Sega's new 16-bit game systems. We'll keep you posted and let you know exactly when the #1 Nintendo game of all time is set to release on these shores. Damn! 1989, the anticipation for Super Mario 3 is really hitting its all-time high. Of course it is though. When Super Mario 3 dropped, it was the game of the pretty much that entire decade. Super Mario 3 is so legendary that it just demolished everything for a while. So these are Gladius 2 bosses. They're previewing for your enjoyment. See, back when we didn't have internet, this is all we had. I would sit for hours just rereading all my magazines. I would pick up a random magazine because I had a wall. I had like a bookshelf full of them, all just stacked. And at first, you try to do it upright, but they're kind of like wobbly. The papers are very thin. Like it's like a magazine, so you don't want to do it like upright. So you like put them on the side, and then they get curved. Oh, I miss my magazines. I have so much. Damn you, mother. Alright, so we're at the tricks of the trade. This is one of my favorite sections of this magazine. They show you the secrets. Let's find out. Let's find out secrets that we haven't found out in like years. 89. So let's just round it up to 90. That's be like that's 35 years ago. Right? 35 years ago? 1990, yeah. 35 years ago. To skip the adventure scenes that break up the outer shoot, type in TGL and spaces for the rest of the positions. Now the game is a straight shooter. You'll warp from one flying sequence to the next. What? How did you know? Where did you find this out, Dan MacArthur? What made you write in TGL and the space for all the rest positions? He must have worked on this game. There's no way. There's no way that anyone can figure this out unless they worked on the localization. Oh, Mega Man 2. Password warp. To start your battle inside Wily. Shh, that's just cheap. That's just no fun. Ooh. Ooh, Ninja Gaiden has a secret. Super sound test. There's a menu screen in Ninja Gaiden that will let you hear all the different sound effects. When the title screen says Tecmo presents 1989, press and hold down and to the left on controller 1. And then hold select and A, B buttons. And press A to start and B to stop sound. How do you figure this out? Oh, Kid Nikki. Whenever a boss is defeated, a scroll will appear. If you hit this scroll with your sword when the first and last digits of your time remaining counter match, the scroll will turn into a free man. What? How did you figure this out, Milton Quo from Houston, Texas? That's gotta be by luck. He probably did it by luck and then trial and error. There's no way I would figure that out. Alright, Adventures of Link. This is Zelda 2. Experience Booster. This is a helpful trick that will help novice players get some quick experience with very little trouble at all. First of all, one of the 3 games stored on the cartridge must have already completed the first adventure and be battling the second. So it's a new game plus. For other links to receive this free boost, the Link who has already finished the first quest needs to go through one of the palaces. When the Link's experience begins to go up, after you set the crystal in the statue's forehead, press start on the controller 1. Then press up and A at the same time on controller 2. The continue or save option will appear. Select save, then choose another Link to use. Upon starting his quest, the other Link's experience will start going up and continue to rise many levels. How the heck did you figure that out, Walter Gary of Phoenix? Crazy. Gamers are crazy. How the hell did you figure that out? Ooh, Bomberman secret. That should be fun. Oh, Thunder Force? What? Special menu screen. Thunder Force 2 is filled with a wide variety of challenges that are spread out over multiple levels of play. Unknown to most, however, there's a special screen built in to the game that allows you to adjust the difficulty of the game in a number of different ways. Oh, really? To initiate this trick, press and hold ABC while turning the Genesis system on. Keep all 3 buttons pressed down and press start button when the title screen appears. You will find yourself in a special menu table that allows you to adjust the starting level 1 through 5, the difficulty training. What? There was such a thing? Boo. To see Bomberman's real identity? I might have to do that. Ultima. What? Full power plus Japanese and Latin text? The trick is a bit difficult to do, but it changes Ultima completely. First of all, this trick works best when you have no other characters in any of the 3 registers. Start by erasing all of your registers, clearing all the names from the character select screen, and then choosing the first register and give it a name. You will then want to select Create once the ready-made or handmade prompt appears on the screen. Select the ready-made option. Now select the first 4 characters, but don't give them any names. Press Reset instead. When the Start Continue appears on the screen, choose to continue. The 4 characters will appear and they will have several unusual items like 99 sun swords. As the game begins, the 3 other characters will die, When this happens, you will find that many things have changed, like the addition of Latin for the spell names. You are also able to use both kinds of spells, but only a limited number of times. You cannot finish the game with this trick. What is this? It's probably like a developer mode or something. Guardian Legend had a secret sound test, huh? Huh, cool. Alter Beast. So many cool secrets. No idea. After all these years. Oh, SNK's POW. Prisoner of War. Which is pretty much Double Dragon. Look at this artwork. Ooh, they have really good tips for this game. They actually have you. They printed out the entire walkthrough. But the first 2 levels only? What's the point? You could tell they at the time they didn't have money. EGM will soon become really huge, but this is the third issue, so you could tell they only do like first like 2 levels. It's not a game guide, that's why. Every time I go through these Nintendo accessories, I just want some of these. I had an organizer. I bought a bunch of these books. Did not have that. I had that for PC, but I didn't have it for gaming. I just had that for like PC stuff when we had the floppy disk. I had a couple of hats with Nintendo stuff. I wanted something like this, like a carrying case, but didn't really need to. All I had was this and some black sleeves. All right. What the hell is that? The rock and roller? What the hell is the rock and roller? What the hell is that? The rock and roller. You know, that reminds me. Nintendo had they had a foot pad to play like the Olympic games. So any type of foot games, they had like a foot pad for like their. They had like this collection of Olympic games. I used to have that too. Is that what they had motion detector already in 1989, y'all? 1989, motion detecting games. Damn. Humans are so ingenious. Wonder Boy in Monsterland. I didn't play this though. This is probably a Sega game, huh? Oh, Iron Sword, the award winner. Player's seal of approval. Oh, these are words from the Vice President of Marketing and Sales, Capcom, Vice President of NEC, Konami. Let's see what they have to say, actually. Behind the scenes, a new regular feature to Electronic Gaming Monthly that asks leading industry personalities to provide us with insight. Technically, the TurboGrafx 16 and Sega 16-bit are exceptional machines. Graphics and gameplay are arcade quality. What is missing is the quality of good software from third-party companies. I totally forgot to check if my mic was working fine. Damn it! I hope the entire time my mic wasn't doing the echo thing. I really hope my mic wasn't doing that. I apologize sincerely if my mic... I should have done it at the beginning. I was too excited. I apologize. Hopefully the mic hadn't had any problems because we're not playing anything, right? Right. Anyways. Cool. It's kind of nice to see what the leading personalities of the video game industry back in the day had to say. Okay, Nintendo Player. Nintendo expands horizons. Oh, that's the sports game. Marble Madness. Oh, I remember this. Marble Madness. This is a hard game. Sky Shark. I didn't play that. I don't know what that is. Sega. Oh, okay. It's just a bunch of Sega games. Spellcaster. I don't remember that. Wonder Boy. Oh, no wonder. Sega games. I didn't own a Sega, so I didn't know a lot of Sega. Atari, I did have, so. A Commando. Did not have a TurboGrafx 16. It's gonna be legendary when we start hitting like Super Nintendo games like Street Fighter 2 or something. The greatest action adventure of all time. Greatest action adventure of all time is Zelda. Get out of here. They really love TurboGrafx 16, huh? I think back in the day, if the game looked better, they always loved it. That's why Genesis was so beloved. But the core games on Super Nintendo was way better. Look at all these Genesis ads. The future of video games. Telegenesis. What? They've already doing modems for... I had no idea they had a modem for the Genesis. What the freak is that? How it works. Game Boy Club. New games and support for the Game Boy. Study these maps to beat the first world. Why do you need to study a map? Just play the world. Holy crap. The princess is Daisy here. It's not Peach. Castlevania Legends on the Game Boy was really good too. Ooh, look at this. The Game Boy price is $89.95 with while being $25 per game. The Lynx is $150. 6+ in development. Battery life is 5 hours. Multiplayer is 16 players. Oh, I was like, what is this? Pinball. Yeah. Oh yeah, Williams. Williams is a big pinball. That's the end of the third issue, I think. Yeah, game over. Well, that's it, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and end our first episode of our Electronic Gaming Monthly EGM Digital Compendium. This is episode 1 where we went through about 3 issues together. The issues that appear later on, they're much larger. They're really large. Content is huge. All color. I can't wait to get there. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and end it. We'll be back next time. For this series, it's gonna be random. It's just basically when I need a quick break, just want to listen to some video game music and just read some magazines with you guys. So it'll be here. It'll return now and then is what I want to say. So, well, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this episode of Games by Moonlight Presents Electronic Gaming Monthly EGM Digital Compendium. This episode 1. Hope you guys come back with episode 2 where we explore issues 4, 5, and 6. I'm thinking 3 an episode. So, all right. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good rest of the night. See you guys next time.